Do. Welcome back to my podcast. It's your girl Florita Okami and episode 63 of We're All Screwed Up podcast.
You know, sometimes you just gotta breathe for a second. Ay, you know I met her in Milano. Now we switching up the topic. I think these niggas out there, yeah, you know that we ain't stopping. I grew up inside a bubble. How the fuck this nigga poppin'? Mixing up that cocaine shit, I look like.
I'll jump right into it. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, subscribe, because you know Florita keeps it real. So, as you can literally see by the title, and you can see by the picture of this crazy ass female, it says Chrisean makes a few story posts addressing people mentioning her son. She puts, everyone that think they can speak on my son always lose their life. I wonder why they keep going when they see the end result of trying to harm me for your own personal clout gain. The second slide says, keep going. Let's count how long it lasts. I'm really protected from all evil. Third slide. First it was his daddy. Look at him. He's been locked up for 2 years. Now our son was 6 to 7 month baby when his dad lost his freedom. He was 6 to 7, bitch. Do you not know how old your kid was? Was he 6 months? Was he 7 months? I still do not accept that Blueface is the father of Chrisean Rock's child. To me, I feel like she's a liar. In my opinion, Zeus Network was not a real paternity test. I'm not going to argue with any rocktard. You know what I'm saying? That's the new name we give to the people who refuse to see Chrisean Rock's ignorance. Yeah, that to me wasn't a real paternity test. Everyone and their mama has been telling this girl to give a real paternity test. The one dude that we thought could have possibly been the father was unalive, okay? And it says, then it was my ex-boyfriend, Karen. Unfortunately, that person died. So if I'm mistaken, y'all, is Karen the baby daddy, the one that was following her around, trying to figure out if that was his kid or not? Because if so, this girl needs to be like, bruh. Then the other slide says, now, honestly, I'm starting to think I don't have to do anything but warn y'all to stop speaking on my son like it won't take your life. Y'all won't learn until it happens. Woke up, amen. Leave me alone, back off. Then she puts, I genuinely love everyone, including the people up against me. No one puts anyone against you. You would put yourself against everyone else. Everybody was literally cheering this dumbass bitch on for so freaking long. Everybody was hoping for her from the moment that she got on freaking Zeus Network and didn't do nothing. This girl added no type of substance. Nobody in these comments, nobody in the world right now as we're speaking, nobody's able to go in my comments and give me a memorable moment from Chrisean Rock. You can't give me an intelligent moment. You can't give me a positive moment. This girl has been a walking, talking, living disaster on our freaking phone screens, not TV, phone screens, because it's an app. Relax. She's been on our screens for years. All she had was, it's a vibe all the time. Then she tried to continue making music and it was ass. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all still waiting for, you know, Blueface. Blueface never, you know, he had been trying to get the freaking paternity test. WAC 100 tried to get the paternity test. Everybody literally gave up on this girl. And then it's like, you see her long line of history of all the dudes that she's messed with since she's got with Blueface. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, everyone talking about my baby. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
You need to shut the fuck up.
You're the fucking lunatic that decided to have a whole live birth on Instagram Live in front of a whole bunch of people who, like, literally, honestly, we didn't give a fuck, don't give a fuck, didn't care to see it. Then you give birth, have the baby with the freaking neck hanging out like a whole freaking Crip freaking gang sign, just got the whole baby folded up in Walmart holding her freaking dog, always looking fucking lost, always calling somebody broke like she didn't come from the slums her damn self, and still has nothing to freaking show for it. No mansion, no cars, no nothing. Everything is leased, Airbnb or whatever. So we see, because everything she puts is online. She doesn't even look like a person who's freaking stable. So, as a person who gives their commentary and their freaking opinions, especially to baboons who are dumb enough to post their entire literal business online. For a person to talk about, oh, you just want clout. No, bitch, you are the clout. You're the one who literally puts your walking, talking, disaster train wreck of a life on the internet for all of us to freaking talk about, whether it's good or bad. As long as it's going in y'all pockets, you freaking baboons don't care what it looks like, who you embarrass, what secrets come out. Like the simple fact that all of this could have been put out in a therapy room with a professional, licensed therapist. All of us for years have had to be subjected to the trauma and abusive freaking behavior from Chrisean Rock, whether it's abusing somebody, abusing her boyfriend, physically assaulting this person, everything that poor child has to look at his freaking mom on the internet. Like, what has she left behind? Like, let's really clock it. has Chrisean Rock really gave to the people to really say, you know what, this is some good substance? Because it's from what I've seen, from everything, it looked like she done burnt hella bridges, including her own family. Anybody that goes up against their own family and does the stuff that she did, you know what I'm saying? It's like you speaking death on the whole entire world. Be careful what you speak on, girl. Be careful what you put out, because the very thing you put out is what's going to come to you. You speaking against a whole bunch of Christians, a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of concerned people who are unified together for some serious concern of the child. And all you see is the true narcissism, the manipulation of this female. She's mad that everybody gives a damn about her son. She's mad that everybody is calling her out on the fact that she is a shithead, deadbeat excuse of a mother. She is. From everything that I've seen online, it gives deadbeat. I don't care what you provide financially. If you can't be there at all, or you can subject your child to exploitation, it's literally Chrisean Rock's fault that everybody has an opinion of her child. It's her fucking fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mother of 2. I don't post my kids on the internet. I just finished getting off on my dumbass mother-in-law for posting pictures of my kids on her social media that I will not tolerate. And this is why. As somebody who has a career in social media, literally, you have almost 1,000 people as subscribers, and then you got almost 100,000 people that watch you. Why the freak would I put my kid on the internet? I'm not thirsty for money. I don't even get monetized or paid for half the videos that I put on freaking YouTube. I do it for the simple fact to spread awareness to the fuckery that's going on in the world like this. And you know, I haven't been on Zeus Network. I've seen the Baddies USA. From what I've seen, you know, people have been mopping each other left and right. It's been pathetic per usual. So let's see the comments. So the comments are literally, somebody put an emoji and dialed 911. Somebody put, just get the baby some help. That's all you got to do. Simple. Can we go ahead and cancel her again? She not going to bring up the fact she let her baby who can't stand up or walk fall on the floor. This is getting way too dark even for Baddies. Didn't she just speak into Teseki's son also? Guess she should die soon too, because that is true. Chrisean Rock has spoken literally on her sister's kids on the freaking internet. So I guess it might be a boomerang effect. Y'all continue to give this girl a platform to play with God's name. It's honestly disgusting. It really is trifling. So she did kill her ex Ronnie. Yep, that's what somebody said. So she did unalive her ex Ronnie. Somebody literally freaking put Baltimore Police Department. They literally added the Baltimore Police Department. Like, they mentioned them in the comments. Like, people are starting to involve the police into the stuff that goes on to Zeus Network. And for me, I feel like she's literally a freaking walking, talking liability. Get her off. We don't want her. Like, literally, we don't freaking need to see her. And as I'm talking and I'm going up in the comments, I know y'all see nothing positive. Okay? Nothing on this is positive. Okay? Moving along. So, Miss Natural claims COKE, sugar booger, what's it called? Booger sugar, was found twice while being on her tour. C-word was found twice on tour. One of the promoters brought to them saying, when do y'all drop this? I don't do pills. I don't do hard ASS drugs. Y'all only saying that because the true crackhead projecting her BS on me. That's crazy. So whose freaking booger sugar was it? Like, that's honestly gross and trifling. That's almost as bad as finding a pair of panties on the floor. Like, that is so disgusting. All right. What else do we got? Come party with the Baddies in New York. No one cares, dude. No one cares. I'm starting to think these people like emphasize their show and put on for it more than we even freaking think, okay? Or more than we can care for. All right, it says, Lemuel Plummer says the original casted Baddies aren't contributing and is looking for replacements. And yes, we are actively seeking replacements. I promise. Some of the originally casted Baddies simply aren't contributing or bringing any real value to the table. You likely know exactly who you are. Ooh. My advice, elevate your energy and presence or prepare to be replaced. I wonder who he's talking to. You know what? I definitely don't think he's talking to Bree. I don't think he's talking to Lo. I don't think he's talking to Persuasion. Or maybe he's talking to Persuasion. I don't know, because somebody kind of made a live going off on Natalie Nunn, I think. But he might be also talking to Chrisean Rock. He really might be talking to her and her friend Marsh. So let's see what the comments say. I've never seen Lemuel this dang active before. Y'all got him working overtime. Lemuel said, get in the paint or get in your suitcase. Okay, so somebody said, ghetto, he could have sent out an email to his employees relaying messages through. No, this is the one time I'm going to play devil's advocate. They bring up every little thing on the show. I'm pretty sure they have contracts. They literally will film something. They don't even give Lemuel or Zeus Network or Natalie Nunn time to freaking announce they shit. They don't. They just, so you know, we was just filming. This and that just occurred. Da 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 da. I bet Lemuel be irritated like, damn, shut up. Shut up. You don't gotta, not everything we do in film gotta be talked about. Anna doesn't do that all the time. Or I'm not sure, but Anna really doesn't do that. Scotty doesn't really do that for obvious reasons. She's literally his girl. You know, I know Rolly does it all the time. It probably irritates him to his soul that she does that. There's a lot of them who immediately, every time they get done filming one little thing, they go and post the shit. So I feel Lemuel right here. Respectfully, Lem. That was gangster Lemuel. Lemuel Plummer with a post on his story. He put, I'm so pissed. Irresponsible people, parentheses, baddies, unreal. Ooh. Somebody said, why can't we watch as y'all film? I want to see this so bad. I love the Malone's thought we were getting a duo Batman and Robin. Instead, we got Batman and the Joker. Somebody said, I know it was summer. He don't even need to be on set for real. They've been spoiling the show for how many seasons? And now all of a sudden Lemuel was mad? You should have just checked them, dude. All I hear is Natalie in the background screaming, Lemuel wants to be a baddie. That was funny. Lemuel's such a baddie. What other show do y'all know where the cast is posting in real time? LOL, that's not supposed to happen, guys. Be for real, for real. It's true. That's what I literally was just saying. It's true. He barely be getting, we barely get the episodes, and the freaking people he cast be so quick to go on the internet. I'm telling you, they gonna stop doing that when he get to really firing these hoes. That's when they gonna stop doing that shit. I'm telling you. But so much negative stuff happens out in the open. Alleged drugs, you feel me? DV be happening. People be putting hands on each other. A lot of stuff be going on behind the scenes that I feel like they use that to blackmail Lemuel Plummer. So I don't know, but in my opinion, I believe it's Chrisean. Probably Summer, or I don't know. I really believe it's Tesehki. All the people who pretty much keep going on live to tell little pieces of what's been going on as they film. Those are the people I believe he's talking to. And what else do we got? Tesehki with a comment towards a post of the fans noticing Summer's lips being busted on Tommy's story. Tommy uploads a video of her and Summer, yet fans notice Summer's lip being busted. All talk with a lot of lip. I mean, Tesehki has had her moments on the show, especially on the reunions where she's been knotted up, mouth bleeding, and all types of stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, I know E.T. done had Tesehki leaking before. Diamond the Body actually busted her mouth too. And I forgot what other girls, but a couple of girls around her fades where she shouldn't be so cocky. Literally, when somebody really gets the best of Tesehki, we know that they did because she'll go off stage hiding her face. Who else? All right, Tesehki takes to her story responding to Chrisean's recent allegations and made. Okay, it says, I'm heartbroken and deeply disturbed by the false and malicious accusations recently made online by a family member about both me and my child. These claims are completely untrue and have caused tremendous emotional distress to our family. Yada, yada, yada. Bitch, if you're not going to sue, but I'm going to read this just for the sake of my supporters. These statements not only harm our reputations, but also endanger our safety and well-being. We are taking the necessary legal and protective steps to address this matter appropriately. Out of respect for our privacy, especially for my child, I ask people refrain from spreading, discussing, or engaging with these false claims. We appreciate those who have reached out with support and understanding during this very painful time. Our focus right now is on protecting our family, our peace, and the truth. Okay, so go sue them. I really wish you guys would stop coming to the fucking internet and just go sue. We don't care, respectfully. We don't give a damn what y'all got going on in y'all life with y'all family. Like, we don't care. Everybody been tried to help. Then y'all be like, it's not y'all business. Y'all broke. Y'all too invested. Y'all this, y'all that. Okay, respectfully, we don't care. Take it to the therapist. You know what I'm saying? Take it to the therapist. Y'all know Chrisean is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Take it to therapy, prison, or the courts, bro. Okay? And she responds, Chrisean's ass responds and puts, hang up the act. No, bitch, you hang up the act and go away. Seriously. Like, are you not tired of, like, being on the internet and people just don't want to see you? The fact that Chrisean is okay with that, it's like, she is, like, literally embodied the personality of a villain, but it's a villain that honestly no one cares about. Y'all see how Stunner Girl kept trying to play the villain for so long, and when she got shot at, you see how there wasn't a lick of remorse? Nobody was like, oh my God, pray for you to be okay. I hope you're safe. I hope you make it out. No, because what you put out to the world is what you get back. If you are a nasty human being, or you do shit to people for no freaking reason, or you treat people like crap, I don't care how long you think it's going to take. You going to be the first person to get a slice of the very pie, evil pie that you made. And when you take a bite of it, you ain't going to live to tell the tale, because God don't like ugly. He really don't. And in this day and age, people who embrace being the villain, them be the first people to get taken out. So be careful what you wish on people. I'll stay prayed up. Lord have mercy. All right. And last slide. Tokyo Tony uploads her own self-recorded documentary. Right. What else do we got? Because everything else low-key is irrelevant. Oh, we got Miss Natural. Miss Natural makes a post seemingly toward Joseline and her post and said, she mad about her being sober. So what you say, Natural?
Type of shit. But it's crazy how as soon as somebody say something about, all of a sudden, oh, I'm sober. I'm gonna do a tell-all.
We know she ain't.
Cocaine is a hell of a fucking drug.
We know.
Okay. Delusion sets in.
Right.
Insanity. You know. All type of shit. But it's crazy how as soon as somebody say something about...
I mean, she not lying, though. She not lying. Like, Joseline literally walks around with a brand that says Cocalina on it, bro. Cocaline. Okay? She's always proud and boasting about doing that. And even Bobby Lights be doing that. So, can't really come at fine-ass Miss Natural for that, okay? Thank you, Miss Natural. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, telling you. Yo, next slide. Miss Natural with a PSA making it clear she won't be at none of Joseline's tour dates. Oh my God, you were the best freaking dancer.
Is Joseline's cabaret. I will not be there. I don't know why she got certain motherfuckers on the flyer knowing good and goddamn well motherfuckers is not gonna be there. This shit is irritating me. I understand. Y'all love me. I want to see y'all too. But we got something in the works for y'all.
Do you? Do you, Miss Natural? Do you? Okay. And then we got Joseline speaks on her documentary coming soon, balancing weight after sobriety and more.
When you go sober. But you will hear me talk about it more in the Untold Story by Joseline Hernandez. But yeah, just one of these days where I'm just like, okay, gotta cut out the sugar, gotta cut this out, gotta cut that out, gotta cut this out. And
I think she's doing that, obviously, because a lot of people have been calling her out on it for years. I don't know, maybe there's some negative attention as far as, like, authorities on her. But, I mean, she's 5'8". She's a pretty tall female. I can see her right here. She's a very tall female. I mean, as far as her looks and her body goes, she looks good, especially to be her age. How old is Joseline? I think she's like 34. So, you know, we're millennials. She does look good as far as like if she is doing any alleged stuff, if she is making plans to stop doing it, I'm proud of her. But she has been running the game for a long time. We've been seeing Joseline Hernandez on our TV screens, not phone, on our TV screens for mad long years. So we kind of do got to put some respect on Joseline's name and anybody who goes on her. But yeah, you know, Joseline Hernandez is one of the, you know, OGs of reality television, especially when it comes to like New York. When we think of New York, when we think of Love and Hip Hop, when we just think of reality TV, whether y'all want to like it, admit it, Ray J, when it comes to reality TV, you know, people who are the big dogs in reality television, I would say Joseline, New York, and freaking Ray J. And there's probably even more that I haven't really thought about at the top of my head, but right now we're focusing on this. So again, you know, if she is stopping that shit, kudos to her. She does look phenomenal. I can say that I feel like Joseline is a good mom. When she's in Bonnie Bella's life, when she's showing stuff for her daughter is very cute. Her daughter dresses very like a child, like the way a young lady should dress. You know, despite her mama being in the cabaret and liking a little, you know what I'm saying, a little ass cheek clapping from, you know, 1 2 1 2. Joseline is a good mom, you know. Shout out to all the moms. I will say that as a commentary creator that we do live certain lives. If y'all are living a certain life and you got y'all babies on here looking cute and childlike and letting them live the life of the youth that you couldn't have and you're projecting it on your kid in a positive way and you're trying to change their life, salute to y'all. Even Miss Natural, she's a mama bear too. Miss Natural is a mama bear too. And you can definitely tell a lot of these people, maybe they did live hard lives, but when it comes to their babies, you can tell that they're good parents and they try to avoid a life that they had that they don't want their kids growing up. So shout out to them. Chrisean, get your ass out of here. Okay, you not in this congratulations. You not getting no flowers today. Get your ass on. And that's it, you guys. That is all for the Zeus Network tea. For all that's going on, I'm going to show y'all a little clip of the reunion. What? Well, damn. Next slide. I got to give props to Elsie for actually coming to the reunion and standing on business with everyone instead of being a scary AB word like some of the other people, Russian Cream and Latina Rose. I mean, yeah, Elsie did come on there. She did run her fake because when she was fighting that other girl, it did look like she was getting her a little bit until that girl picked her up and threw her on the floor. Yeah. Saucy Santana at the Baddies reunion. I honestly don't know what that dude was wearing. I don't. Now, why Elsie even try to fight Rolly? I know, dude, I seen that fight a little bit. And I heard, you know, I see that Elsie didn't really, you know, all I see was the next slide. Her shit got tore off. Okay? And yeah, that was her. That's a wrap on Elsie. All right, you guys. And that being said, with this last slide of Elsie just knocked out here on the floor laid out, that is all for today. See y'all on the next one. Bye.
Like a hockey dream. Get a nigga dream. That's all I can do. Need it any means. Pull up. pop out. You know I met her in Milano. We switching up the top. I think these niggas out the head. Yeah, you know that we ain't stop. I grew up inside a bubble. How the fuck this nigga poppin'? Missing up that cocaine shit. I look like Harry Potter. Hold on, wait.